Book recommendations. Bonus points if the books are gay. I swear you've done this before.
No, but...
Okay, quick. 5.
5?
3.
Okay. This is...
I knew she was going to reach for them. I just knew.
This is one of my favourite ones, and I don't think enough people read of it. So, if you want my book taste, just check out Tim Downey's. Tim Downey and I bonded over books hard a few months ago. We've got very similar tastes.
I need to pee during this.
We like... You're out. Bye. We like very similar, like, folky, dark, weird books. So, Master and Margarita, Lanny by... what's his name?
I've just walked past the fan mail and I've just realised, did we say thank you?
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Yeah, Tim Downey is a fantastic person. We love Tim Downey in this house. But this he hasn't read, and I think he will love it, so I think I just need to buy him a copy. This is Folk by Zoe Gilbert, and not enough people have read it. I don't know why I'm hitting myself with this book, but that's what happens when Aliona leaves me alone. So, yeah, I highly recommend this. What else do I recommend? I love Elizabeth Strout. Queer. So, Eileen by Ottessa, I don't know how to say her name. Ottessa Mosh. I'll show it to you. I really love this book, and it's coming out. And I forgot to... Dev! Hey, baby! Hi, Dev. I'm recommending books because somebody asked me to, and now I can't stop, and Aliona's left the room, so yes, I really love this book. It's very, very, very dark. And they're making it into a film with Anne Hathaway and Thomasin... What's she called? Thomasin McKenzie?
I don't know who that is.
Who I saw on the tube the other day. Just hanging out on the ginger line. So yeah, I like this one. I'm on my 2 out of 5.
What's the ginger line?
The ginger line, the overground.
Oh, I see.
What else? So I said, I'm overexcited. I need to calm down. Oh, I like The Essex Serpent, but I did not like the TV adaptation.
I really enjoyed, if anyone wants my recommendation.
Oh, yeah, no, but this is a good recommendation.
What's the book called? I can see the writer is called Kylie Reid.
Kylie Reid is Such a Fun Age.
Such a Fun Age.
Yeah, that's a great book.
I'm not much of a reader, and that I really got into that one. It's a bit like Get Out.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Americana. And what else have we got? That's a brilliant book.
You know, I've kept this earplug in this whole time because...
Yeah, it's necessary. That'll do for now.
Great.
I've got so
Is
many
Dev
more.
here?
Yeah, Dev's here.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
Oh, you
I'm gonna be. Hey, Dev.
Hey,
oh, look at your gay
Dev.
con. Does that mean you're subscribed to us?
Yeah, it is. I
Don't
imagine.
you
I
subscribe
think
to
somebody
us?
gifted her.
Oh, right.
Yes, you are.
We need to do the same for you.
Yeah,
I
we
was going to
do.
try and be one of your founders, and then I was like, is that too lame because we're friends and we shouldn't do that? Congrats on getting affiliate.
Yeah, congratulations, Dev.
We're not sub. We will do it right now.
Right now. Are you actually going to do it right now?
No, because I'd have to log in and stuff.
Yeah, forget that. Disappointed.
As we said earlier, the truce.
The truce
is on.
No, look. As I said, my truce is on. Whatever Dev wants.
There
to
is
do
no
is her
truce.
business.
There is no war in Bossing.
Truce, guys, truce. No, we love
We love hate
and
each other.
stan. There's no hate. We just love.
Oh! Quick fact on the t-shirt, please. Not that I'm forcing you to say it. The Get Along t-shirt.
Oh yeah. So everyone who saw the amazing Get Along t-shirt that Dev and I wore, that was all Aliona's idea.
Thank you.
As is everything that
Has ever been done in the world.
that's ever been done. Frankly, she is the genius behind pretty much everything.
Me and my friend Katie were up the night before drawing it.
They were.
Katie is the
It
Jenna
was
Barrett
so funny.
inspiration, who was at Comic-Con on Saturday, if you saw her.
You are
Thank
a
you.
legend.
I just
You
have
are
good
a
internet
legend.
humour.
It was very
I'm
funny.
glad it went down well. And Jen was like, I don't want to do this. This is not a good idea. And then I was like, we do this a lot in our little trio. I'm like, Dev, what do you think? And Dev's like, it's a great idea. We should do it.
Okay then.
Jen gets outnumbered and has to do it. So often this happens. Jen's like, I don't want to, like, I think you just get a little bit anxious about new things.
anxious.
Are we a throuple though?
Are we a throuple though? No. No. Yes. Yes, we're a throuple.
Truce is on, but we're also a throuple. Do with that what you will. Dev, we have something to show you. Get out the...
She just pushed me over like a bouncy skittle.
You went down like a Jack in the Box. I don't know what that was. Grab that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it might be private.
No, but we're not reading it.
Oh, is it?
Dev doesn't know this. Oh no, she does know.
She does know this.
How fun is this?
Ah!
Can't wait to show you, Dev.
Let me show you. Like a bouncy. You know the one? Not a bouncy skittle.
I don't know what she meant
What's
by
the
that
one
either.
in Noddy that's like?
It's cool, isn't it, Dev?
Gong gong. Anyway, whatever. Next question.
Are you going to be annoyed with me because I showed that?
No.
Okay, good.
You're fine.
Oh, we spoke about, please don't, you know?
What? You literally just Aliona just goes to whisper something in my ear and just goes don't. No, am I allowed to say that?
No, because you said maybe I shouldn't show that on stream.
No, it's fine.
To give
It's
people
fine,
mixed
it's
signals.
fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, it's fine. There's not a
it's
thing
fine.
to talk about.
It's fine.
I wanted to be vulnerable for a second, so I just remember this when I went to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I started to say this earlier. You know, earlier when I was freaking out about the jittery, the stream being jittery, and I was saying about giving people water at Comic-Con and feeling bad when people were waiting for a long time, things like that.
Yeah.
That's something I'm dealing with in therapy, and I think it needs to be talked about sometimes. An inflated sense of responsibility, and which is something that I have. What, Kelly? I'm being vulnerable. Ads coming. Did you just time ads while I was being vulnerable?
Kelly, I love you.
How do I eject Kelly from the chat?
No. Hashtag justice for
What
Kelly.
timing, Kelly? Are we beefing? Like, and that is this? Are we now
We're in
beefing? Therapy.
Come on now.
I'll stop being vulnerable. It's automatic.
Funny.
I think you
Hashtag
said it,
justice
don't
for
you?
Kelly. It's really funny.
I'll stop. No,
I'm gonna
I just wanted to say that at times I found Comic-Con quite hard because I take on guilt for other people and so many of you are like, oh my god, it's not your fault, we've been queuing. Like, we know what Comic-Con is like. But I just wanted to be vulnerable and say, like, sometimes I was going behind the curtain to just, like, sometimes have a little moment to myself.
Yeah.
Have a little cry. Sometimes to just go and stim. Like, I swear, if people would have seen me, there should have been a camera. It was really funny because I'd be walking around going, blah, blah, blah. Like, I had to let it out.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I just wanted to... I don't know why I'm saying this, really. Just let people know that that's what happened. Like, it doesn't feel that nice... And it's not, you don't need to mask and be in the queue and be like, we're having a great time. You can not have a great time, and that's okay. But that's what's going on with us sometimes, that we're seeing that and we don't feel amazing about it. Yeah. And that was something for us to learn how to deal with that.
Yeah. Well, it's a learning process.
And part of that is my inflated
really,
sense of responsibility. Like, we feel...
Yeah, felt really responsible for the fact that you guys were waiting.
Ads.
Oh, it's been ads for ages, Bear. It's okay.
Well, the subscribers know.
The subs know. Where is
Make me sweat. Oh, I need to not sing. No, because we'll get muted. Jen doesn't know how Twitter works. It's very cute.
Stop out with me.
Okay, so I tried to go to the bottom to see the very first questions, to be fair. And
Will we? No, we're not playing today, Dev. Dev.
Dev,
read the title. It is a Q&A because we're tired.
Kelly said you calling me out, and it's just a photo of
an empty space.
Once was Kelly.
Dev just wants the chaos. It says just chatting, Dev.
We think
Come
maybe
on.
we will try and stream playing the game this week.
Oh
though.
yeah, absolutely.
As in, like, in the week,
like,
because we
why
really
aren't we
want
playing
to.
now? We will be playing soon.
We had a Q&A overdue. It was time.
Yeah, we owed you guys a Q&A.
Buffering.
We do listen to Rina. Yes.
Rina Sawayama.
Yeah. Love.
We're seeing Loreen, the winner of Eurovision this year, on Friday in concert. I can't wait. Which BG3 spell or ability do you most wish you could use in your day-to-day
life?
Invisibility when I'm feeling anxious.
Oh, bear. I would like...
I don't know them well enough.
I would like to use guidance. I think that... Oh, speak with animals. Come on now.
Oh, yeah, speak with animals.
Not...
I mean, would that spell stop me from speaking with animals anyway? I constantly do. I walked out the other day and saw a squirrel. I was like, hello, I hope you have a nice day. Yesterday.
Yeah.
No, I'll still talk to them, even though I can't understand them.
Yeah.
Maybe that's better.
Maybe it is better.
Fly. I would love to be able to fly. They can fly in the game. You can fly in the game.
We haven't got to that bit yet.
Not a question, but you got to come to Europe at some point. I want to hug you guys. We would love to.
We would love that. Someone get us there.
What's the status of the truce? I think we've made that very clear.
Dev.
Was there any problems with corpsing during Baldur's Gate 3?
Every session.
I posted a video.
Every damn
No truce.
session.
All right, Deb, you've made it clear. No truce, but we are a throuple.
Love and also not love. Correct. Dev.
Are we doing dinner this week, Dev? We are, aren't we? I'm really looking forward to it.
We. What was the question? Oh yeah, I'm a giggler. I'd say most sessions.
At some point.
Jen's
Jen's very funny in sessions as well. So sometimes you have to, when the mocap breaks, you have to go out of the volume to reset it. And Jen would use that as an opportunity, and I think I've posted photos of this, go up to the glass window where we're all on the other side, and she would like press her nose up against it, put her hand there, and you'd sing
I would sing some kind of sad song, so I won't sing it, but, something like, somewhere out there. I said I wouldn't sing.
Is that Annie?
No, that's from American Tail.
Is that the Five Force?
Beneath the pale moonlight.
The mouse?
Yeah.
She did it every time, it's so funny.
Or from Oliver, where is love? Like something really, really, or like Baby Mine from Dumbo or something. So yeah, I would do that every time. I would shake it up. Something pathetic and beautiful.
But yeah, there's a lot of cool things.
Also, a lot of laugh.
Jen fumbles words all the time, and it's really funny.
It's my main job.
Can't speak properly. She stumbles over her.
Very adorable of me. Adorable. Thank you, whoever said that.
What kind of super Shadowheart like? Great question.
Did you ask John this?
I did ask John. John didn't have... We had the same answer, which is cool, considering...
Separately. We both said spiced butternut squash.
Yeah.
How weird.
I said to Jen, like, what's that yellow vegetable?
And I was like, is it the soup question? And is it like, yeah. So that's what I think.
But John, the writer, I did ask him.
Order food, Kelly. You need to eat, goddammit.
Oh, I'm hungry. I asked John.
Yeah, what did John say? Can I look for the next question while you do that?
And John said... He said carrot or maybe chowder.
Oh, chowder.
What's chowder?
Like, I don't know. I made one once. I made a sweet corn chowder.
What is it?
Soup. I think it's an American thing. Clam chowder.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what it is.
There is a banter where
soupy.
she misses the seafood from Baldur's Gate.
I love seafood.
Chowder doesn't sound appealing.
How do you both think Shadowheart would treat her sibling if she ever had one? Good question. I think
maybe it is
similar to how she treated. I mean, this is a spoiler. There's another character that, and I think very similar. I think very protective.
Begins with an N. You know.
But I think no corn, please. Why are people so against corn? I think it's a pretty...
Corn on pizza is great.
I don't know why everyone's so...
Maybe you're not getting veggie pizzas and that's why. You need to get Domino's Veggie Volcano.
I do like that. Corn is amazeballs. Stop talking about corn.
But it's corn.
It is a big lump with knobs. That's so dated now. Taco pizza. What's taco pizza?
Jen, what were you...
So I think if Shadowheart had a sibling, probably be very harsh.
I think
on
she'd
the
be
sibling,
like you were with
also,
your sibling.
Yeah, harsh but protective.
But like you would fight because of aggression from a video game. Which so many people online have said that's so real of you.
Yeah.
Have either of you read the Locked Tomb series by Tamsin Muir?
No, I haven't. Thank you for the recommendation.
Because Shadowheart reminds... I mean, this is for John. John, did you rip off? No. Reminds him of Harrowhawk. Harrowhawk. If you were a dragon, what would you each hoard?
Books.
Jen would hoard everything under the sun.
Books. Like, look, I've said this before and I'll say it again. These are the things that I never run out of. Or no, never have too much of. That's it.
Held for homophobia. Those books are so gay.
Books. Mugs. Gold jewellery. And socks. Just, those are the things.
Lost languages and gentle smiles. I would...
Oh, now I feel very materialistic. Lost languages and smiles.
I would hoard good ideas.
Ooh, that's very selfish of you. Why would you hoard that?
As in protect them? No, I mean... Oh, I didn't mean it like that. I meant as in... Yeah, that backfired. I meant...
I like to backfire.
I would want to... Oh, yeah, I think I misunderstood.
Gatekeeper.
I'm not gatekeeping.
Whereas I'm
good
like,
ideas.
no, I will steal all the books.
Okay.
I mean, either way.
I wouldn't hoard... I meant like, I would want to protect good ideas, is what I meant.
Yeah, I'm getting you back to the flags now.
Yeah.
No, whereas I just want all the mugs. I'm happy to steal them.
I would hoard a ball pit. I'd be a dragon in a ball pit.
That's very cute of you.
No, you answered that.
What would we do if each of us was a worm? Oh, I'd keep you in my little pocket.
Like an earthworm. I quite like them.
Or like in my like I'd wear like a little shirt pocket and be like, oh,
yeah, I wear like dungarees and have you.
Yeah, like, and I'd just be like, this is my girlfriend worm.
I'd make sure she was watered and fed.
And I'd squeeze your little cheeks. If worms have cheeks.
If you could resurrect Bing Bong, Dev.
Inflammatory, but okay.
For one day, only where. For one day
it's
only.
Where would you take them? What would we do or say?
We decided the charity. I was meant to say this. We decided the charity for the Realm 1 t-shirts, the Bing Bong t-shirts and the God's Favourite Princess t-shirts, is going to go to a charity called Matt and Naz Foundation. I will be posting about this.
Yeah.
Haven't got around to it yet. I've known Matt for, I think, about 6 years. It's an incredible charity working... Wait, I don't want to get this wrong. I want to talk about their... a mission statement.
Shall I answer the question in the meantime?
Yeah.
Where I would take Bing Bong, I would take him to somewhere like Westfield, a large shopping centre, and just take him to see all the doors. I'd explore all the doors of the shopping centre, and he'd get endless cuddles.
Oh, yeah, that's sweet.
That's what I would do. A door tour of London.
It sounds like you're saying daughter.
No, door tour.
What was the question? What would we do with Bing Bong if we had them for a day? Is that the question?
I would just say be careful with this, just in case it's triggering. So maybe we announce this written down so people have the opportunity to read in their own time. And
I think we can say homophobia.
Yeah, we can say homophobia.
I think we can. Okay,
yeah. I just want to be. Maybe this bit.
You read it.
So the Naz and Matt Foundation exists to empower and support LGBTQ individuals, their friends and family to work towards resolving challenges linked to sexuality or gender identity, particularly where religion is heavily influencing the situation.
Or culture as well.
Yeah. And they say, our mission is to never let any religion, come in the way of the unconditional love between parents and their children.
If you look into their website,
the
story, and it is why Matt set up the foundation. Be prepared that it's not.
Yeah, that's where we want to put the trigger warning.
Yeah, it might be upsetting. It could be upsetting for people.
But just know that it's a really beautiful foundation.
Matt is really wonderful, and he was really flattered that we asked him.
And I also just thought the parallels between that and Shadowheart story as well was rather beautiful. It just felt really right.
They do really important work.
So yeah,
He was the first person to invite me to Pride to march with him.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I would just want to make sure. I mean, as a person that struggles with mental health stuff, I always want trigger warnings. So I'm sure there are others like that too. So yeah.
Moving on, I would take Bing Bong to a theme park, an amusement park.
Oh,
Get him on the rides. Yeah. Like Legoland. Like nothing too extreme.
Yeah, or
the little dragon ride.
Did you ever go to Camelot as a child?
No, but I heard of it.
That was a really nice, gentle one for any British. I love theme parks.
Do we need to turn the heating off? I'm quite hot now.
It's warm.
Could you turn the heating
Yeah,
off?
absolutely.
I hope that you're both doing okay after con weekend. Sending you lots of love. My question is, hi Caitlin. My question is, what advice would you give to someone who's wanting to work as an actor voice actor? We've said this before a few times. Train. It's not the same everywhere, but in the UK, there's so many good training, and it's not. You don't have to do a 3-year degree course like Jen did. I didn't have that funding available to me because I did a degree in psychology first. I did a part-time training, but it's to train as an actor is the most valuable thing you can do, and we still do classes to this day. You can always be better and do better. That would be my advice, even for voice actors. Train.
Yeah, and if you're an actor, a trained actor, or not even trained, but if you're a working actor that wants to go into video game work, I would say practice, and keep your skills sharp. And as Aliona says, like keep going to classes and keep learning, which I don't think is really encouraged that much in the UK. So I've never been to Legoland, and I'd like to.
Oh, I get to take you.
Yes, please.
I love. Instead of yes, please, what came out of your mouth?
I don't know.
Just like flesh, please.
Flesh, please. Yeah, just keep learning and keep your skills sharp. I feel like in the US, I feel like that's much more of the culture to keep doing classes.
Yes.
And it's something we do.
Yes, please. That's what she said. Yeah. I would prioritize getting better before getting footage. A lot of people want to get footage first.
We're back to flesh, please. We're back to the zombie 5-year-olds. Very funny for me.
I think it's important to be the best you can be before you get footage, because that footage will last for years. I spent a few years doing lots of, like, after I finished training, I spent another year still training before I started to do courses that involve
footage. Morning,
footage.
Australia. Good morning.
What time is it for you?
That must be very early.
Will you ever come to any cons in the East Coast USA if we're invited?
Yeah, love that. Absolutely love that. I've never been to America.
This is good. Deb, I hope you're still
4
here.
a.m. in Japan. Hi, Japan.
Wow.
I really want to go to Japan too.
Konnichiwa. That's right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If I would love to go to Japan. If you guys versus Dev, I know what you're trying to ask this question, but you've phrased it funny. Into a...
And Judgy McGee.
Well, okay, the question reads, if you guys versus Dev into a cook/bake-off, who would win? If you guys did I could already imagine the mess. If we did a bake-off...
Dev says, me!
If we did a bake-off... We don't know what your cooking is like, Dev.
Yeah, you've never cooked for us, Dev. I mean, we've never cooked for you. So
Me. Does slow mode not work on Dev? Why is she not? Should slow mode not?
I think you need to put Dev on a timeout,
we would have to be a team where Jen cooked and I run after her cleaning up and like trying to abate any disasters, any fires, any spillages.
Eggs. If you want human eggs and that is your taste in food, then maybe Dev would win. Look, I am very good at cooking.
Yeah. She's very creative as well.
I'm very, very good at cooking, if I say so myself. I'm also the messiest cook in the world.
So she's a hazard.
Bye.
No, stay.
No, stay, please. If it was baking, Dev. But if it was cooking...
Dev's partner, I'm not going to say their name. I'm saying there because I don't know if you've said anything about your partner before. We had their, what was it, plum...
Oh, bye, Dev.
Are
you actually going?
Oh, no.
Husband.
Okay. Oh, okay, fine.
Husband.
Your husband.
Why are you caps locking everything, Dev? It's so aggressive.
His
husband.
Plum, what was it?
Oh, yeah, the cake.
What was the plum thing you gave us? It was so good.
I think if it was baking, I cannot...
If it's bake-off, you'd win.
Yeah.
We can't bake.
Yeah, we cannot bake.
Plum cake! It's great.
It's like baking is a science.
Aggressive
and I am not a scientist.
We have this weird thing where Jen is a much more creative cook than me. However, when it comes to actually doing it, we agree I'm better than you.
Absolutely.
If you give me the instructions and if you come up with the recipe.
The slice.
We agreed on this yesterday. I went for the bib. We agreed on this yesterday.
You're good at the boiled eggs and soldiers. That's not cooking.
Okay, but I'm also good at the stir fry.
You're good at the basic shit.
I'm
yeah.
good. This is you're witnessing the breakdown of our relationship.
I am a creative, brilliant cook. You made porridge so hard, and you thought that's what it was supposed to be, that you could have killed the person with it.
That did happen. So. And I didn't know you could overboil potatoes. When you tell me how to make your dish...
Oh, yeah. Once
I make it better than you do.
Better?
I make it with less drama than you do.
That is true.
There will not be a mentee bee in the middle.
That is accurate.
And there will be no mess.
Better, though.
I make it as good as you, plus there's no mess, so it feels better?
Yes, I'll accept that.
Okay.
When it comes to boiled eggs and soldiers.
Oh, don't mention the silverfish in the porridge, please. It was so upsetting.
Why would you do that?
I still haven't had breakfast at home since because it upsets me so much.
Yeah, don't mention that, please. So, yes, that's the answer to that question.
I look forward to having a bake-off stream with Dev. How did you get into voice acting? I'm sorry, Jen has answered that quite a few times. Have you?
Yeah, we kind of talked about that. Trained
as an actor.
Truth.
Jen has just decided to scroll past about 10 questions. Do I still do gymnastics and judo? What belt did you get to? This is to me.
Not to me, is it?
I got to brown. I never committed to getting black belt, but I also didn't pick up my brown belt. So it's signed in my book that I'm brown belt, but I never showed up to pick it up. Do I still do it? I went to a dojo at some point this year and was like, this place is great and I want to come back to it. And then I never did. So...
Why didn't you, Beth? Did you forget?
I ADHD'd. I still do gymnastics, yes.
Very good.
I don't know why I didn't. Because when I was a kid, I would get taken there. And it was all boys and I would have been the only girl there. Or like, now would have been the only woman there. And I was like... I think part of also being an actor, if someone was to throw me in judo and just get it a little bit wrong and smash my face, like I've got like scars on my lips in competitions. Ads! I can see them. Leona's a brown belt, Jen has a belt.
I do. Actually, do I? Yeah, I do.
I do gymnastics every time I transform into Karina. I have scars on my lips from competitions. Hydrate during ads.
Oh yes, we can do that.
Great, we're back. Well, it looks like we're back there. It's a good question why I don't still do judo. I want to.
Yeah,
I guess I think because I want you to come with me. But you're precious and
I'm not going to
take you to judo.
I don't want to. And that's okay.
I do, at some point in my life, I want to get black belt. I love judo.
Really cool.
I love judo. I was really good at it.
What does that say? Hydrate. Okay.
Jen, would you try gymnastics?
I've tried it.
I mean,
I'd be
I had
forced to try it.
Force you. I had to convince you it was a good idea, and then she loved it. She was good at it.
Well done for ordering food, Kelly. Proud of you.
You almost learnt to do a cartwheel as well. You can do a cartwheel. Do you know when I would do more judo? When it's warm outside. It's this weird thing. I don't like travelling to places when it's cold on my own.
Oh, fair. I could wait in the car.
I don't have a direct question. You could wait in the car.
I'd wait
I
in
mean,
the
I
car.
don't have a direct answer.
I'd wait in the car and read my book. Great.
Yeah, you come and just like sit and support me from afar.
Oh,
like
I would do that. I would genuinely do
athlete's,
that.
like,
I would genuinely do that.
I would like to get
like
back
that.
to judo. Thank you for asking that. Jen, do you speak any other language?
Un petit peu de français. Mal. Yeah, no, badly. But I can understand French if it's written down.
Do either of us know where you left your pet alligator lizard mem?
Have
you checked in your coat pocket? That's where I found I found my fan in my coat. Did you switch off the heating, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I
found my fan in
have you
the coat
tried
pocket.
under the sofa?
We forget things all the time. Good.
Lose things all the time.
Glad you're checked.
You should get one of the. I've got a thing called Tile, but I forgot to charge it. But like they're little like key rings or like stickers, and you can connect it to your phone, and then it goes beep beep beep.
If you could put Shadowheart into
try that on your alligator.
Good. Into any reality TV show. Why did I say that word? Which would you have her participate in?
Ombre coeur. Oh, bonjour, Shadowheart. I'm Shadowheart. Ombre coeur. Bien? Try. Okay.
Je suis la plus.
Bonjour. Je suis la plus fille, la plus intéressante du monde.
And the most interesting girl in the world.
What? Baguette.
I don't know if that was good or not.
I don't know if that was good or not, but I gave it a good go.
Which
Très bien, merci.
Which reality show would you have Shadowheart participate in?
Oh, Survivor. Obviously Survivor. I don't really watch reality TV shows. Got into Selling Sunset.
She was so bitter about
I was
it.
so angry about it. I was like, I am not watching this shit. Awful. Death of television. Hate it. Need to watch it.
She calls it Smelling Sunset.
It's so bad. I hate it. I will watch it all.
When did you realise you were queer?
Watching
15, 16, 17. 15.
I think I was about.
And then 17, I told my friends and they were like, okay. They're like, yeah, it's you. Of course you love anyone.
I watched Fingersmith. I don't know how old I was, but there's a period drama called Fingersmith.
Is it gay? It sounds gay.
It's gay. And it's like period drama gay.
We're not watching Big Brother. No.
And Fingersmith. It's a novel by Sarah Waters. It's very good, but I watched it and I was like, oh fuck. Oh fuck. That is me. Hello. So I don't know when that came out, but then it was very good and it's great.
How old were you?
Yes, I have seen The Handmaiden.
Is that the one that you showed me?
Yeah, do you know what?
It hasn't aged well.
I rewatched The Handmaiden because I loved it so much and I was literally like, this is incredible. And now I watch it and I go, this is male gaze.
Yeah.
This is male gaze.
I'd never seen it and Jen showed me and I was a bit like, I don't love it.
But yeah, that's based off Fingersmith. So yeah.
How old were you when you watched Fingersmith?
I don't know. I can't remember. Like 12.
Yeah, we've never spoken about how old we were when we realised.
Yeah. I'd several like realisation moments, I
I
think.
feel like I was never not, you know?
Oh, I definitely fought it in my brain.
Oh yeah, I know, but like, I just don't think there was ever a moment, like, you just taught the default.
Yeah, you are taught.
But you were always...
Oh yeah, no, I was always.
And
I
you just
mean,
realised.
we talked about the fact that I rewatched Ursula Becoming Human.
Any queers in the chat, look back at photos of yourself when you were a child and go,
oh
whoa.
my god, my outfits were
You could
so
tell.
gay.
Yeah.
Like there's one, I'll have to find it and post it so you know what I'm talking about, but it's so gay.
You just want to show your parents and be like, you question that?
You question this. Come on now. Little baby gay. Like I was such a like tomboy, but you know, yeah.
Just a gay girly.
Just a gay girly.
If you could give your past self when you were just starting out in the business a piece of valuable advice, what would it be? I'm looking forward to your stream. Thank you, Lady Starlight Cosplay. I haven't been saying people's names, I wish I had. Do you want to go first? I've got one. Mine's very brief.
A bit of advice starting out.
Yeah. Should I go first? What do you think?
You go.
Follow your gut.
Ooh, nice.
Follow your gut instinct. It's something I feel like I did do at the beginning. I was following what everyone else was telling me, but you know what is right for you the most. So if you think taking a year out is right for you, or going all in, just follow your gut. Do not and like be reasonable about advice, especially if it's people at the top of their career or important people to in your industry. Don't ignore their advice, but in general, I wish I hadn't done as much of what my peers were telling me to do, because they didn't know. They knew as much as I did. I knew what was right for me, and I think a year after finishing my acting training, I kind of realised that, and since then I've like not regretted following my instinct over what other people were telling me. Discord link will be posted later.
Yeah, baby.
At the end of this, so that the mods have got a moment to
breathe.
Yeah.
I
love Neopets.
Oh my god. Loved Neopets.
That's the pep talk I needed. I'm glad.
Good.
Did you?
Good pep talk.
Oh, someone else loves the jumper. Here we go.
It's my
It's
jumper.
Jen's. Do we like Jen's trans rights, Barbie?
I love my t-shirt so much. This is from Spark Company, who I think are all brilliant, and very gay and do lots of lovely things.
What would your advice be?
To myself, that you're neurodiverse. Oh God, I wish I knew that sooner. You're not stupid.
Actually, I did get you this jumper, to be fair. And you keep saying it like, it's mine. My sister has this jumper, and we saw it, and we were like, we love it. And Jen was like, I love it a lot. So I was like, I will buy it for you.
Buy it for
Bought
me,
it in
baby.
Camden
It's
Market.
all you.
So actually, it's a Baronova dynasty. Like, we claim this. Just because you own it, and I wear it well. Yeah.
Yeah.
All good ideas are me.
All of them. It's true.
No, I'm kidding. Be gay, do crime. Any fan art ideas? Did you finish your... Oh, also, you were saying your advice would be your neuroqueer.
Well, yeah, that too.
Neurodivergent.
Yeah, it's you're yeah, but genuinely, I think just knowing... Go get therapy. and yeah, like I think I wish I unpicked the neurodiverse shame.
Does Nutella belong on pizza, chicken? You can answer that yourself. They do
sweet
Nutella.
pizzas.
Yeah, I do like those. So
Just completely interrupted
in
my
a world,
very
yes.
deep and vulnerable advice to myself.
I'm so sorry.
With Nutella on pizza,
I'm so
but you know
sorry.
that's okay.
But I saw chicken in the chat.
Hey chicken.
Go on.
That's it. I'm done now. I'm done being earnest. It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
I'll stop.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm genuinely it's fine.
You sure?
Yeah. I think everyone knows anyway.
What were you saying?
Just that I wish I unpicked the shame of growing up neurodiverse and not knowing I was neurodiverse a bit sooner.
I'm really sorry I interrupted. That was a really important message.
It's okay. I was like, oh, okay.
I apologise.
You're good.
I feel like the more we learn about our own like mental health and being neurodiverse, the more I understand other people. And when someone acts a bit funny, I'm like, but this could be going on with them. And I feel like that's made me just be kinder to people.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Let's try and understand people rather than judge them.
Any fan ideas you can give or would love to see, because Art Blocks likes to kick my ass these days. Cowboy Shadowheart. Cowboy Corinna.
I loved
Cowboy
Corinna. I really love the like cross genres. So I love it when people do like they did like the cyberpunk.
Delara did that, yeah.
Yeah, I
Super
love
cool.
that. It's like yeehaw. The cyberpunk
Barbie
Shadowheart.
Shart. I would
Barbie
love
Shard.
that.
So yeah, I love it. Like I'd love to see like a Disney princess Shadowheart or Flintstones, like the crossover, or like Flintstones or something. I don't know, but like those kind of things.
There was someone who I think they came to your signing table and then left, and as they were leaving, I was like, oh, they were dressed as Cowboy Ken. And I like tried to call afterwards, but like, I love your cosplay, but they'd gone. There was a few people that I would register something and they would already had left, and they'd be like, no, never mind.
Somebody just asked something, and I was like, oh, what was it? Oh no, I lost it.
Oh, if you...
Oh, is neurodiverse the same as neurodivergent? We looked this up this week because we realised... So
I think we've been using it wrong.
I think we have. So neurodiverse is like you've got neurodiverse people, and then a person is neurodivergent.
Yeah, I think...
So I am a neurodivergent. I think that's
grammatically
right.
We've just been getting it wrong.
Yeah.
But the
I think
meaning is the
everyone does,
same.
but yeah. It's well-intentioned.
Twilight Shark, yes.
Yes. Yeah.
One is
that
a
sounds
plural.
Right. Yeah, one is plural and the other is individual.
Nemesis Ascend said, it's been a blast watching you guys play. Thank you.
Yay.
I especially like the bit with Alfira's song and your instrument duet. What was it? What did people say? It was the name of the band. Oh, what did people call the band? It was really funny.
Corinna and
Corinna
the
and the
Sharties. Yeah. What are my favourite reptiles? Important.
Alfira and the Gaycorns. Thank you.
Alfira and the Gaycorns. I love a lizard. Love a good lizard.
I like frogs.
They're amphibians, but okay.
I like Komodo dragons. I tried to do one in drama school. They're really hard. They take a lot of like shoulder strength.
She means actors one. That's
oh yeah, because you do animal study.
I feel like that needed a touch more context.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs, obviously dinosaurs. Are they reptiles? Or are they just dinosaurs?
If you could each pick only one song to listen to for the rest of time, what would it be? That was the end of that question.
Ooh, very good question.
Okay, this is an unexpected one for me. I don't think you would know this.
I love this.
It's two, but my instinct for some reason is "Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You" by Led Zeppelin.
Interesting. That is not what I expected.
You wouldn't have, no. Considering I'm like a R&B hip hop girly and a pop girly. There's something about the guitar. I could just listen. That is a great, and that song has so many textures to it, so many layers to it that I could listen.
Yeah.
And you can hear moments when there's like little mistakes in the way they're finger picking. Robert Plant and Jimmy something. I don't know. And I don't know anything. I'm sure I've seen something really negative about one of them somewhere. But
God,
that song, I feel
Jimmy
like
Page.
Jimmy Page. Thank you. I feel like it just like itches the right bit of my brain.
Yeah, fair.
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. Or another one. No, I think the other one's a bit too. I love "Gimme Shelter" by Rolling Stones. You would never expect that there is some classic rock that I love.
Yeah, fair.
But I actually don't think I could listen to that on repeat for the rest of the time. And I love like the story behind the woman that's singing the vocals. I can't remember her name, but I did see them at Glastonbury. But I think that one's a bit too intense. There's too much going on. Whereas
When are you going to do your Corinna playlist? Because
Corinna playlist, I did think about it. I don't know.
I don't know.
Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You. It just like builds. It's just, yeah, that would be my answer.
Mine's Cloud Busting by Kate Bush.
That's a great one as well, and that builds as well.
That builds.
It just has a whole story. Like an arc.
I love Kate Bush a lot.
Yeah. I was gonna do a Corinna playlist and make it just like a party playlist.
Texture, yes. I know exactly what you mean.
What?
Yes, texture.
I said that.
No, but someone said that as well, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Just saying they love music with texture.
Corinna playlist is not silence. Corinna playlist would just have hits after hits after hits. Actually sounded like what I said.
You did. Somebody asked what our top 5 favourite films are.
Oh, great question.
So, I think they need to be divided into current and nostalgic. So,
yeah.
So, nostalgic, aka like childhood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like letterbox. Like I think there needs to be both. So I would say, for my nostalgic, that would be Sound of Music. E.T. I love E.T. Sorry, I know it's basic as fuck, but Muppets Christmas Carol, Hook, Parent Trap, or Anastasia. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I choose Anastasia. I choose Anastasia.
Yeah. Go on.
Finding Nemo.
Oh, she loves Finding Nemo.
I, as a child, was obsessed, and I could quote the whole film. Mm-hmm. Like, I had a lot of time on my own when I was a kid, and on holidays. Excuse me.
The new one, but I did love the old one going on.
Because I was on my own. Like, I was there with a parent, but they were just doing their own thing. I would just be in the sea, and I would recite the film from start to finish.
Love you so
I remember it starts with, wow, I know, wow. Because they're in the anemone.
Yeah, I do like musicals. Good ones. Oh, Cabaret is really good as well, though. Oh, see, it's too many. How do you choose? How do you boil it down?
I don't know if I can do nostalgic or not. I would say that's one of them. I would say Parasite is one of my favourite films.
Yeah, that's in my top 5 of, like, non-nostalgic, if you know what I mean.
Spirited Away for me.
Oh, yeah, that I don't know which one.
You have amazing Spirited Away print on our wall.
I love it so much. I do you know what?
That my friend made.
My head says Spirited Away, my heart says Ponyo.
Fair.
Which I don't know what it says about me, but I love Ponyo so much.
My friend Maria Suarez Inclán is a very talented illustrator. I want to share at one point.
Yeah, it's stunning. Grand Budapest. I loved Grand Budapest Hotel, and also Moonrise Kingdom.
That's what I was gonna say. Princess Mononoke as well for me.
Oh yeah. See, how do you choose?
We went to the Ghibli live concert with Joe Hisaishi, and cried so much.
So much.
I did not expect to cry so much, but
Chicken Run, good choice.
Mononoke was my favourite, and then I rewatched it with Jen, and I was like, oh, maybe it's not my favourite anymore. It's too... But then the ending made it a top one for me. It's between that and Spirited Away, but the music is so powerful.
It's so good.
Oh my god, and at the concert there was a moment where like the next song was about to start and it was just a drum beat.
Yeah.
And like it would say in Japanese what it was and on the screen, and people would like, Japanese speakers would be like, it's this. But I just heard the drum beat and I went, it's Mononoke.
Yeah, it was great.
In a second.
Yeah.
So proud of that. Did anyone ever used to play Hurdle? That was fun. It's like Wordle, but it's the first few seconds of a song.
Oh, you were great at that. I was not so good, but you know, that's okay. We have different skills. How's moving to soundtrack? Moving castles. Yeah, So yeah, like Ghibli films. What other films? I loved. I really loved Past Lives, which I saw recently. We both saw recently. And and favourite documentary would be Fire of Love.
Oh my god.
Absolutely the most romantic, beautiful thing ever.
It's about two volcanologists.
And I don't even like documentaries very much. And oh god, so many. I loved Saint Francis. And I loved Francis Ha. Just all the Francis films.
I love Barbie. I thought it was a cultural moment.
Yeah, it was. I wouldn't say it was in my favourite, like top 5, but it would.
I don't think it's perfect.
But I'd say it was definitely.
My Letterboxd review was like, it's perfectly imperfect.
Perfectly imperfect.
I love Joyride. That's a recent one that we saw.
That was so fun.
You have to go and watch it, not having watched a trailer for that. And I really want to watch Bottoms.
I do want to watch Bottoms too.
I'm sure there's more. I can't think of them. No long time.
I think I said it before, but The Quiet Girl, which is an Irish language film, and that just made my heart sing. There's so many. How do you choose top 5?
We didn't do Barbie and Oppenheimer together.
No.
Barbie supremacy.
Yeah. Okay, great. People are saying Bottoms is great. Okay, cool. We'll watch it.
I feel like I've just said animated films, animated films are my favourite, but I feel like...
Oh, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Absolutely brilliant. Yes. God, so many. How do you choose? I love film so much.
I'm sure I have another favourite film that I can't remember right now. If you give
like
Shadowheart one piece of advice at the start of her journey, what would it be? Good question.
I think they're on ads. Are we on ads? No, not yet. Ads. Okay. We'll save it. Gonna have a drink. We can do this.
Oh, this is a good question.
I might get a stroop waffle.
Yes, do. Should we order pizza? A Domino's pizza with sweet corn on it.
Yes.
It's kind of what I've been craving.
With pineapple and sweet corn.
No.
Well, on my half. On my half.
Fine.
Yes.
We have been non-stop eating carbs. We have healthy habits. Eat healthy. Exercise. Meditate.
This week is
sleep at a good time. This week has just been carbs. I think we've just been recovering from Comic-Con.
Yeah, that's okay.
And that is okay.
That is okay. It's a no carbs. What?
One
no
in
carbs?
The chat, we should get Nutella on pizza. We could get the cookies. They don't do Nutella pizza for Domino's.
Carbs are crucial for energy. I know, and they hate this conversation. I love
No,
bread.
but we haven't been
I
eating
love bread,
vegetables.
but I love bread so much, honestly. Or I could just eat bread all the time.
I'm glad I've got this in.
I just love bread, okay? And I hate that it's misunderstood. I hate that it's misaligned.
Jen thought that bread was...
One of my 5 a day. Look, I know it's not great.
Did you actually think it was a 5 a day?
I just thought it was a real essential part of someone's diet. I just love bread.
She does.
Bread and butter. Like, sometimes you just have bread and butter and you're like, this is the best thing in the world. I love baguettes. I don't discriminate for bread. I love all bread. Bread is bread, you know?
Bread is bread.
Bread is bread.
Love is love, bread is bread.
Love is love, bread is bread. I preach to all of... I feel like I'm preaching to the converted here. We all love bread. Bread is bread.
There might be gluten intolerant people in this chat.
You can get delicious gluten-free bread.
You can.
So...
We have it sometimes.
I do feel for...
I avoid gluten when I'm on my period. It helps my period pain.
Yeah,
period
I need
pains.
to do that. I never do that and I need to.
I'm skipping some questions, but I want to come back to them. Gisip says...
What do you think Shadowheart's birthday would be?
If you just completely... Axel, yes, sure. You completely skip.
I think she... right. Chat,
February
what do we think?
30th.
Why February... That was how contrary of you. I think she'd be a Scorpio baby. But maybe I'm wrong. I'd love to know what people think for Shadowheart.
Do you think we can move this here and we can lean back?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's not drop it again.
And again, and again. Another pull. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Let's get comfy.
Scorpio. Yes.
Kelly, we didn't discuss how long we'd be streaming for today. Hope this is okay that we're still going. And Finley. There's a few mods on there.
Yeah. We love you, mods. Thank you so much for modding, mods. Yeah, everyone's agreeing Capricorn or Scorpio. See, we're all in sync, babies. Yep.
Gisip said, a question for you both. What got you into acting, voice acting / mocap? Hope you both recovered all right from the con. Did you go out Saturday after? We did.
We did.
Matt was there. Matt Mercer is not the Matt we were talking about in Dev's chat the other day, to clarify. But that Matt doesn't want to say who they are just yet. So
yeah.
I bet he's watching.
Hey, Matt. Not Matt Mercer, other Matt. Anyway.
From the Welsh gay Afro gal you hugged twice at MCM Saturday.
I remember.
You were great.
You were wonderful.
I'm very sorry. So I have a confession. I clicked on your profile after you said that because I was like,
that person.
Maybe they wrote their name in their bio.
Yeah, we wanted to see a picture to double check.
Her. Maybe she wrote a name in her bio and didn't. But I saw some of your art.
It's amazing, and it's exactly our content.
It's Cora Sami and is Kate by their ship name?
I don't know.
And I'm obsessed. I went on your Instagram. I think I followed you on Instagram.
Yeah, incredible.
Because it's very good.
Yeah.
And like you've done this comic of if Cora and Caitlin live together, if Vi? Yeah. No, Cora and Vi live together, and Caitlin. Yeah. The if anyone wants to see, their
Aliona.co.
Their handle is at GIISIP.
I hope that's okay that we've shouted you out, but you're incredible, so we love you.
We're a big fan of what you saw.
Yeah. But yes, we love Cora Sami so much.
What? But the question was...
what got us really into acting, voice acting / mocap?
For me, I got into mocap because, and this circles back to what I was saying earlier, my gut instinct was telling me, because people did advise me, they said, because you do judo and gymnastics, you're a very sporty person, you'd be good at mocap because that's what people need. I've just been thrown. So weird, you do leave and then I'm just reading the chat and I get...
Do you want a street waffle?
No, I'll wait. Thank you. But that sounds as...
Is this from Kelly?
No, someone at Comic-Con gave us those.
Well, we love you, whoever...
Yeah, we love them. We ate them loads. I've almost finished them. Can you have a street waffle? Only once you find your alligator. Is that who you're looking for? I do want one now. I've seen it.
Do you want half with me? So
yeah.
You don't want the whole thing?
That's what got me into mocap. People said it was a good idea, and then I was like, actually, I'd like to do a bit of like more active stuff as an actor, because you do a lot of still stuff. And I did want to be a stunt woman at one point, and I did want to do action at one point. So I was like, I can't succeed in either of those, for other reasons. Stunts is incredibly hard to get into. You have to train so much, and action because I'm not 5'10", 5'7". I'm a mere 5'3". So mocap was my way in. What got us into acting?
My parents did amateur dramatics. It was very sweet and very cottagecore activity. So I've been doing the local, and it's like village local, very quaint. And so we did like outdoor productions of like period drama stuff. I did Great Expectations and played young Estella, and did the local pantomime and things like that. And so that's how we got into it. And also did like the school productions and stuff.
Am I a halfling? Am I a halfling?
You're probably a halfling. I think we both are. We're hobbits. Well, that's okay.
I like to think I'm an elf. No, I'd be a dwarf.
You'd be a dwarf.
I'd be a dwarf.
You'd be a dwarf.
I'd be a dwarf. Very small.
Mm-hmm.
Why did I get into acting? Because when I was a kid, everything I'd watch, I'd be like, Dad, I want to be a forensic scientist. Dad, I want to be a Power Ranger. Dad, I want to be a spy. Dad, I want to be a lawyer. Dad, I want to be a superhero. Dad, I think I want to be an actor. That's the only way I can do all those things.
Yeah. So there we go.
Oh.
Yep. Period dramas are amazing. If you guys could be any character in BG3, which ones would you choose and why? Alfira. I think Alfira, maybe.
Why?
For me. She's pretty.
Fair.
She's pretty and she sings well, and I like that.
Honest answer. Where did
We
you
all
put
know.
all your crumbs?
In my mouth. I just didn't have any crumbs. What were you eating? Why were you...
Ate and left no crumbs.
Yeah.
So?
What? Who else would I be?
I would... Cheers. You said Alfira, and I'll say Jahira.
Oh, nice.
Legend.
Yeah.
That
was pretty simple, straightforward answer.
Like
see?
some Eastern European representation in that as well.
Laurite.
She's badass.
Hey, Laurite. Right, rice, pasta, or potatoes?
Bread.
Or pasta?
Pasta.
Pasta out of all of those.
Was there a response to that? Okay. We've skipped this question. No, we've been a bit preachy, so let's skip that one. Ruby again, hello.
Hey, Ruby.
What's been your favourite unexpected moments from actually getting to play the game? For me, it's been... Sometimes you convince yourself that you're gaslighting yourself. And so I'm like, was I even involved in this game? Did I just direct Jen? And then I watch it and I know things and I know who's playing who and I remember recording. I'm like,
oh, it's
no.
Marry, fuck, kill of all those things. Oh, that's what FNK mean. Okay.
Anyone who kills pasta. Anyway, yeah, for me it's been a really pleasant surprise. Like, oh no, I do know my shit. And I don't know why. Like, of course I do. I worked on it for 4 years.
You're incredible.
But, like, the imposter syndrome in my mind is like, no, I didn't do anything. And then...
Fuck your imposter syndrome.
I know, right?
Every this is what I'm learning as an adult. Everyone has imposter syndrome. And if they don't... Red flag. But, like, literally everyone. Everyone. And fuck it. We should not have it because we're all amazing.
Yeah, I just worried that during sessions I wasn't paying attention enough or something, and then I watched back and I'm like, oh no, I know exactly what's happening.
No, you've got incredible taste. So
taste.
Yeah, in how you direct actors.
Yeah, I was talking about focus though.
No, but like, I think your focus. I don't know. I've lost my train of thought. Ironically.
But anyway, that was really nice for me. I have good taste. Look at my girlfriend, yeah.
Thanks, baby. Fuck potatoes, marry pasta. Sorry, rice. Rice is amazing. I love rice.
I would agree.
But I could do without it.
I couldn't.
I'd rather a naan over rice.
I would definitely. I think I eat rice less often.
Bye, rice. See you later. Rice is amazing, but it gives me tummy aches sometimes. My friend calls them danger sticks.
What was the most favourite unexpected moment in the game?
Oh, I think just it wasn't really unexpected, but I think just delighted at how brilliant the performances are, and how brilliant the animation is, and just generally how brilliant everything is. Not unexpected, but like I think I'm absolutely blown away by everything. You got cancelled for saying you'd get rid of potatoes. That is troubling of you. So.
Potatoes have so much versatility.
Like, I feel like there's such
Smiley
a core...
potato.
Oh, potato smileys.
Yeah.
They were so disgusting.
They're the best.
I don't know if they were a purely waffles. British thing. Unfollowed. Potato waffles are a core part of my childhood.
I love that Grace is here causing drama.
I love it, Grace.
Just as what we do in Dev's one, so fair.
I think have we done all the questions?
No, we skipped a bunch.
Oh, oops. Is that because they got a bit serious? Now I want potatoes. Yeah, potato smileys.
Mashed potato.
Mashed potato.
Hash brown.
You
would fuck you would fuck potatoes, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I don't want that to be taken out of context.
Can't live without pasta, so...
No, pasta rules.
Some potato
gnocchi.
On pizza is so
I
good.
mean, that's
gnocchi.
That's the perfect combo, isn't it? You got potato, you got pasta.
Look, rice is important in many parts of the world.
Oh yeah, no, not
but so is potatoes.
But you had to choose.
And then pasta is luxury, you know.
Pasta is luxury. Okay, I'm gonna find. What is it like? Working in voice acting or acting, is it inconsistent work? Is it a lot of auditions or travel, etc.? Yes, it is.
All of the above.
All of the above.
It is inconsistent.
Sometimes you work constantly for years, and then sometimes you don't work at all for years. It's Dave. Oh, so lovely to see you. It's Dave, who we met on the train.
Oh, your cosplay was so fantastic.
We love
Dave.
a bit of house and cosplay.
It was fantastic. There was another person that was a really good house in cosplay. I took a photo, sent it to John, who wrote Shadowheart. He also wrote House in. And I love that the person in the cosplay, when I said, can I take a photo to send to John, they were like, yes. Yes.
We love that. Somebody's asked, which Shadowheart hairstyle do you prefer? White hair, black hair, or cowboy hat?
Cowboy hat.
Did you need to ask her? Mine's white hair.
Going back to the what's it like working
as an actor,
inconsistent is the and I think maybe that's a bit of advice, like finding a way to financially support yourself is so important.
It's half the battle, especially as a young actor. Like when you're finding your way, trying to not go mad in between time is, it's a lot. I
do like dark hair, no fringe. She's hella cute in that. How are we both feeling after con? I think we answered that. And a question from my friend Glenn, who doesn't have Twitter. Which Shadowheart? Oh, you said
Hydrate.
that.
Oh no, I ran out of water. Can I have some of yours, babe?
We've got a whole bottle full of water right there.
Oh, but then I have some.
I was prepared. Lean with it, rock with it. I thought you were going to knock those books over.
I did not knock the books over.
For my nation, I must ask, what's your thoughts on other countries' cultures? Any in particular you would like to travel to? May I suggest Portugal?
I'd love to go to Portugal.
When I travel anywhere, and you're the same, culture is the thing I want to consume. Like, it's cool doing, what's the thing that every place has, like on TripAdvisor, an escape room is always highly rated because I think they're telling people to rate it, but culture is I'm Gale with magical objects with culture. Just want to eat up the culture.
Just eat some boots.
We've been to Ireland. We were recently in Dublin.
Yeah.
Our last Q&A was in Dublin.
Aliona's jumper is from Camden Market.
Yes.
It's a very London thing to say, isn't it?
It's upstairs in the indoors bit.
my closet. We have a shared closet anyway.
If you could choose 1 to 3 places you'd like to travel to, where would you go? Japan.
America. I'd like to
go to America.
Yeah.
Would it be in my top 3?
I don't know.
I'd want to go Costa Rica.
Ooh.
I've always wanted to go.
I've been to Italy. I love Italy.
Love Italy.
We've been to Greece this year.
Mauritius.
Oh, nice.
Well, my best friend when I was a kid, his mum was from Mauritius. And I love dodos. And I've always wanted to go. I know dodos don't exist anymore, but they were on the island of Mauritius.
I thought I'd had to break it to you there.
I'm sure dodos came from Mauritius.
Sad Sweden. Oh, I've been to Sweden. I loved it.
I've been to Sweden.
God, so many places. Yeah, Hawaii. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Madagascar.
Yeah.
Or I'd love to do a safari.
And Canada.
Canada.
Mainly Canada. Okay, lilac. Mainly there. That's.
You can just call them lilac.
I prefer AOK lilac because it's more Canadian. We've had quite a few letters from Canada.
Yes, we have.
I love that. Hello, Canada.
What impresses me the most is how quickly the letters arrive.
Norway. I don't know. Everywhere.
I really want to do a safari. You didn't want to answer that, did you?
No, I did.
Okay.
Internalized lesbophobia. Good.
Wow, this question is incredible. I appreciate tips from other lesbians struggling with this as I face a similar challenge due to my conservative Muslim upbringing. That's fantastic that you've shared that.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, thank you for sharing that.
Perhaps Matt and Naz Foundation might actually have some resources on that.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of what their work is to do with.
Yeah. I think I made my peace very quickly with being queer and gay, and then I think because I don't know if it's the same in other cultures, but lesbian like at school was very much used as an insult.
I hope there's no lesbians here.
Yeah. And so, and I think I said in the gaming interview I did, it's the one label, I suppose, that's used as a noun, so everything else is an adjective. That I've got that right, and you are gay, you are queer, but you are a lesbian, and I think it's time to reclaim that identity for sure, and to make our peace with it, because it shouldn't be this horrible thing. It should be a celebrated thing by everyone, and I think that comes with us kind of moving through the discomfort of using that word, because it is uncomfortable at first, and now the more that I get used to it, and the more I say it, and the more I'm brave enough to say it and go, I am a lesbian, or I am lesbian, because why not use it as an adjective? Let's just change it.
We're trying to do that, and we like it.
And go, yes, I'm lesbian, but I'm also gay and queer and part of the rainbow with everyone else. Like, I don't want to be separate to you or to anyone. Like, I want to be part of the rainbow, but yeah, I also want to be incredibly proud of the fact that I am lesbian, or I am a lesbian, and fuck the idiot people at school who would bully you, because they probably got very boring lives now.
They probably internalised their own.
Yeah, exactly. I think there's a lot of that. So fuck them. Because also, yeah, intersectionalism. Fuck yeah,
love it.
Absolutely. And no gatekeeping to that. And I think that's the other thing, is like the other part of the internalized lesbophobia is like, I have this fear of this like otherness and this like cliqueiness, which is something that I definitely don't want to be part of ever, just in life. And I'm sure there's been times where we've been cliquey and not meant to be. So yeah, I just want to have this like beautiful shared love of gayness.
Beautifully said.
Thank you. So yeah, thank you for the wonderful question.
It's a great question. Can I add 2 bits?
Yeah, please.
TikTok has helped.
TikTok has massively helped.
TikTok talks about it a lot.
Love a bit of TikTok.
And like they're the one, I think TikTok pointed out that it's never like you're gay, you're bi, you're queer, you're a lesbian.
Yeah.
And that made us go, oh yeah. And why we're trying to maybe normalise saying you're lesbian. So they don't feel like otherness. But either are fine. And there was a really positive TikTok that kind of empowered you. It was someone like holding a baby and going, me,
Yeah.
me looking after my baby while the lesbians go to brunch.
It was such a like silly, funny.
While the
like,
lesbians drive by in their
facetious,
convertible,
like
off
silliness,
to brunch.
And it's like, oh yeah. It was so affectionate.
Positive.
It was just it was an ally being a great ally, I think.
But because but
in a celebratory way,
Yeah.
and which you don't see a lot or enough of.
And it gave you ownership of like, hell yeah, it is cool to be lesbian.
Yeah,
of
hell
course it
fucking
is.
yeah. And
It's essentially Dev, yes.
yeah.
Hey Dev,
Dev.
we're at brunch, can you come?
No. And
No, but Dev does show.
yeah, and obviously there are many gay people who have babies, and you know that's all cool. We celebrate everyone here, but I think seeing an ally, and this is maybe what I'm asking,
Being
as well,
celebrated,
being and allies celebrating lesbian, and not just being lesbians celebrating lesbians, like that made a huge difference. So and like it certainly did for me, so I imagine it would for other people as well. So you know, I would maybe ask and encourage ally friends to do that, and yeah, talk Valentina, exactly, all right.
Ally.
So yeah, excellent question, thank you.
13 minutes ago. I love that people are still asking questions. Clever.
We love that. Feel a part of the rainbow.
How did you manage to play Shadowheart's role, work with other actors from the cast, and keep so much of the game a secret to yourself until actually starting your playthrough? It's a great question with great difficulty.
So
and we
hard.
still struggle.
We still struggle.
We talk to each other, I guess.
Yeah. And
I suppose it's a question for you. So how did you do it?
Remind me the question. It got to the you know when you like I don't know
no more new questions, otherwise we'll never
no, but you know when I think it is a neurospicy thing, but I'm sure lots of people struggle with it, but auditory processing, and quite often I realise that half the things I hear I don't actually hear. I hear and then I'm like I have to get it through context and a couple of words that I have caught. So yeah,
Mexico is somewhere I'd like to go.
Yeah, and apparently
This
really
Mexican,
gay friendly.
Oh yeah.
Where is it?
There. How did you keep it secret, basically?
With difficulty. No, thank goodness I started going out with you, and then we could just talk about it. But yeah, it was really hard. And also, like, you're just constantly scared that you've accidentally given something. I mean, I'm still constantly scared that I'm going to say something wrong or give something away that I shouldn't. And spoilers, like, it's like a constant noise. So yeah, just try really hard.
A lot of our friends are not gamers, so it didn't matter what we said to them. They'd be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. And also we were in early access pretty early on, so at least I didn't have to keep it a secret for too long.
The fact that both of you are in the same industry, does it get stressful with job security, opposing schedules, etc., or just does it strengthen your relationship more?
Love that.
Great question.
I think it strengthens.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, no. I was reading that.
I was like, oh my god.
It's funny because they said I'm a big delayed response person, and then I gave you a delayed response.
That was very funny. Yeah, definitely. I think it strengthens.
There's a lot of people that they say, a lot of straight people actually say that it's actors can't be together. You need someone that's not an actor that has a stable job, but we love it because we understand.
But also we're very
each other's stresses.
We're very nerdy when it comes to acting stuff. We love it, and we love learning about it, and we love talking about it, and you know that creates its own difficulty sometimes because it's hard to switch off. But you know, we'll watch a film together and pause it and talk about a performance or a bit of storytelling, and so we just get to nerd out together and learn together, and we you know.
We love the same thing.
Do classes together and you know, so we love the same thing. So it's a really nice like passion that we share.
So yeah, it's kind of not the question, but it was a lovely spin
No, but
on
it was like strengthen your relationship more.
Oh, I suppose, yeah, no, you're right. I apologise. Yeah,
it's
you're
okay.
right. My babushka is calling. I'll call back in a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and of course it gets stressful.
But because we both love the same thing, when we succeed, it means so much more to us both.
Yeah.
And that's quite beautiful. But
there's nothing but celebration. There's never like a feeling of competition or anything like that at all.
if we have opposing schedules, we tend to come with each other. Like when I was filming in Dublin, and Jen came with me.
Yeah, and
It's just exciting.
it's just really fun.
Babushka. I could answer. No, I'm not going to answer.
Somebody asked about Cameo. So I'm not on Cameo because I needed a little overwhelm break from it. But we have set up which you might have missed earlier. We have set up a little joint Cameo where I won't do Shadowheart, but
It's called Aliona and Jen.
Yeah, with no extra A. So Aliona ND Jen.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think makes it a little more complicated, but that's okay.
You could request Corinna, you can request me talking about performance directing, or you can request the both of us, but just not Jenna Shadowheart.
Yeah, so because it takes a...
It's not Baranona anymore. I fixed it, didn't I? Didn't I?
Jen&Aliona. I like Aliona, but anyway.
Okay, we can go with Aliona.
I like Aliona. It's nice. It's fixed. Don't worry.
Oh, good.
Is it easy for you guys to separate the technical side? Not that easy, to be honest. That's why I like going to the cinema, because it kind of forces that immersion.
Because I can't pause it and talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really want to
answer
answer this one.
Is good. Yes.
ADHD question from Thomas Jansen. You both said you stopped medication at some point, I believe. Ooh. Aliona after a week, correct? And Jen after a year, correct?
Oh, I remember.
Have you found any nutritional options or other changes in your life that have had a similar helpful effect? I've been taking omega-3, which we have lapsed and we need to get back on that.
Yeah, we need to. Thank you, Thomas.
Lately, and its effects have been profound. Yes, we need to do that. We've tried different nutritional supplements.
Roots, yeah.
We definitely take iron. I don't think that's connected to ADHD. That's just because we don't
I think any kind of making sure you've got a healthy diet is great. This is no shade on people who take medication for their ADHD at all. It changed my life for the better. You couldn't hack it. Changed my life for the better. I am so glad I made that decision. I just didn't want to do it after that. Like I just kind of had my year of it. It showed my brain what I needed, and what it was like to have one thought at a time. Crazy. And now I'm going to be really honest. Like, I am coming from a place of absolute privilege in that my job works with my ADHD and my lifestyle. Yeah. So I make my life fit. Not everybody has that luxury. So, I just want to be really clear that I am aware of that privilege, and I don't want to say, yeah, do that, because that will not work for everyone. If you've got an office job, or you work your 9 to 5, or you work those shifts and meds are helping you, then do it. Like, do whatever it is that helps you. I just found that it was taking a toll on my body, and it's so individual. Like, I know people that have taken it like a much higher dosage than mine for years and years, and that's what they need. So but yeah, and now I have my coffee a day, and I find that really helps, and I'm down to 1 shot, and like I found like little routines and little rituals that help me. But there's stuff that definitely needs working on for me, especially like I think Aliona's a lot better than I am, but yeah, so there's stuff that I still need to work on. Like, this isn't me going, oh yeah, I'm the expert at ADHD. Not at all. There's loads of stuff I find really difficult. One of them, which I've been very open about, is managing my feelings. They are huge. And I haven't, I'm in therapy, and I do recommend that if you can afford it, or if you can get on the waiting list for it. But
the NHS offers free therapy.
Yeah.
For depression and anxiety. The program is called IAPT.
Yeah.
I hope it's outside of London. I definitely know it's inside London.
Yeah, I think there's different services for different boroughs.
But it's worth looking into if you're in the UK. It's what I do.
Yeah, and also we have the NHS, which is also another huge privilege, and I'm so sorry if you're in a country that doesn't, because that must be stressful and suck.
I've recommended it before. Sorry to interrupt you. I've recommended it before, but the Drummer in the Great Mountain podcast is ADHD for adults who don't use medication.
I forgot about that.
And we've both listened to it.
Yeah, it's great.
And some of the episodes are like 30 minutes long. And also on Spotify, you can speed it up to 1.2, 1.5 speed. Yeah, it's a fantastic podcast. And we get a lot of our tips from there, such as how important sleep is, how important cardio is,
protein,
protein, try to eat enough protein, and Drummer and the Great Mountain.
I think it's called something else on Spotify though, isn't it? It's called
maybe that's the name of the book.
Yeah, I think it's the name of the book. I think it's called ADHD for adults or something. But yeah, so
wait, no, I had another thing. Talking through your ADHD. Hopefully you have someone supportive in your life that when you do something and you go, oh, that's my ADHD, it's quite nice to talk it out loud. Like Jen
verbally process.
Jen has this really cute thing. I like to make the bed first thing in the morning, so that like I saw a TikTok and it said make your bed first thing because then you've started the day having like succeeded in something, like achieved something. Jen makes the bed, if it's Jen's turn, it's like whoever gets out last, between 60 to 90% made.
I get distracted.
And gets distracted and I'll be like, babe, go have a look. Like, what percent do you reckon today? And she'll be like, 60 or 90. But like we know that's ADHD, so there's no shame in it, but we kind of talk about it.
Yeah. But generally verbally processing things really helps us. And, that might be just because we're extroverts, but I do think that is reasonably common.
It's called Adult ADHD, but...
How did that go there?
It does say that if you type in the Drummer in the Great Mountain, it comes up.
Yeah.
It's the one with the mountain.
But yeah, we're always seeking to improve, and it's certainly not perfect. But yeah, it stuff does get easier, and there is ways of there's a few hacks. But yeah. You started auditioning books. I love that. Oh, that makes me so happy, Blue XJ1. Oh, that makes me honestly, that's like made my year. I love that. Audition your books. I've said this before, but if you're struggling if you're in a book rut, I'm just going to keep repeating this lesson. Get a pile of books that you are thinking about reading and audition them. Read like 1 or 2 pages of each one and see what sticks, because you just don't know what you're going to be in the mood for, and it's one of my favorite things to do. And another way of getting back into reading is finding a book with short chapters. So because you'll get that little dopamine hit and it just makes it move faster. Book auditioning is something I made up. I don't know, it might have been a pre-existing thing and but there's something I just invented for myself. But short chapters and multi-narrative. But yeah, just audition the books. You don't decide what you want to read because you don't know that you're going to be in the mood for that. And it's quite a big commitment. I give up on books all the time. And sometimes I'll read 150 pages and be like, I'm not getting past this. It's just not for now, and that's okay. So sometimes I go back to the book I've given up on. Sometimes I don't. It depends what I'm in the mood for.
Oh, you go to sleep, Skipperdoodle.
Go to sleep.
You want to keep watching? We're going to wrap up now.
We are going to wrap up.
It is 8 p.m.
Yeah,
here.
and also
we need to
eat pizza with pineapple on it. And sweet corn.
I'm just going to end on someone, it made me laugh, so I think we should do this. Someone took a screenshot of their notes app with all their questions. Quick fire. Let's end on this. Did you finish your thought?
I think so.
Also, I don't know if this is an ADHD thing, it might just be a me thing. I try to give myself 4 hours after I eat for my bedtime. Because if I eat, I have too much energy to sleep for the next 4 hours. So I always try and schedule my meals 4 hours before going to bed.
Yeah.
So this is from Sra. Looks like Sra is enjoying BG3.
Thank you for enjoying BG3.
Okay, all for both of you. I'm so sorry, lol. What's next? Any goal you'd love to meet professionally? More acting.
Just more of it. more fun.
In
I'd
good
like
stuff.
Yeah, good stuff.
Like good quality, like this.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, brilliant stuff
you're
that I
really
can be
proud
proud
of.
of. I'd like to do more queer stuff. There we go.
Meaningful stuff.
Meaningful queer. I don't know. Doctor Who. Yeah. Although I'm a bit sad, guys, because the new Doctor Who companion kind of looks like me, so I don't think I can ever be the Doctor Who companion.
It's true.
I'm really sad about that. Genuinely.
Loved
I was a Doctor Who teenager.
Loved hearing first interactions you guys had. What's the moment each of you knew the other might be your person?
Oh,
That's a good question.
that's a really good question. I think regardless of romantic feelings, I think the reason why I knew we were going to be very good friends was because of how deep our conversations got and how authentic they got and how big they got very quickly. Like, it was never small talk. It was always like exploration of ideas and culture, and and we'd do the silly stuff and swap TikToks and things, but it was always really fascinating conversations.
What did we talk about?
Stuff.
I like that.
Stories.
I don't know.
And they were roommates. I like that you're like, I don't remember that.
But I like it. It's an answer, but I don't know what we talked about.
I think we talked a lot about ideas and storytelling. I remember texting you. Oh, anyway, I'll talk to you about it later.
Okay. It's okay. I could tell your kindness.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the moment I was like, wow, this person is genuinely kind. Genuinely kind. Like, kind-hearted. That means a lot to me. And then
Thank you.
Before, when we were like friends, you found out my name and not my British name. And this is before I changed it. You were one of the people that encouraged me to change it. And there was something else I told you, and you didn't shame me for it. And but you being like, oh, if that's your real name, I'm gonna call you that. I was like, this person's super cool.
Thanks.
My British name was Helen. I used to use it, and but I was always ADHD.
Helen, but you're not Helen.
What are you guys looking forward to the most with your playthrough? We've said that. Shark Discord in the future. Shark Discord after this
coming,
ends,
baby.
Once this ends,
no one allow us on the Discord.
Yeah, once
literally
this ends,
do not.
Thank you, ADHD is an awesome name. I'm very proud of it. And also, there's a line in the middle of it, and my star sign is Leo. It's amazing. Once it ends, Kelly will post a link.
You are not allowed. No, but really, we're not allowed. We're genuinely not allowed. So.
Any other video games you guys think about playing besides that one co-op? Oh. The co-op is two of us. Just the two of us. What's it called?
It Takes Two.
It Takes Two.
I would really
Stardew
like to.
Valley.
I really want to play Stardew Valley, and that's something that Matt and Marisha recommended.
Yeah.
Our new pals. Stardew Valley. I mean, I would just like to say, I feel like I've been saying I'm not a gamer. I mean, I've been playing Pokemon since forever, and I love Pokemon. And I don't play it anymore, but I played Pokemon Go for a long time until way after it was cool to play Pokemon Go. I loved it. Okay, I collected all of the first what are they called? The first let's see, I'm not that good at Pokemon, but the main ones. I got all of them. All of them.
Do you guys see now why at Comic-Con Jen would start signing something and then someone would ask her a question and then it would take a really long time because I love you so much.
Lapras, by the way. Somebody asked what my favourite Pokemon. I love Lapras.
I would start to answer the questions for her so she could keep going.
Is obviously the only choice.
And this is what happens.
I'm a Leo.
This is
Charmander!
Charmander. This is a quick fire round, baby.
I'll be quick. Charizard is really cool though.
Ever thought about an online book club? I'll be quick, she says. That was not a quick sigh.
Okay. I can tell this is the problem, because I'm like, I want people to have the freedom to not read the book at the right time. Like, I don't want to force people to read a book. I'll give some recommendations to book, but I'm like, I don't like enforced reading, because then it feels like homework.
ADHD
I've never been a book club gal, and like, I'm trying to be in one at the moment, and I'm like, I just can't. My hair's gone really wild now because I'm getting overexcited about.
If you could only listen to one album,
I will recommend them though, and you can choose to read them if you want, but there's never any pressure.
If you could only listen to one album for the rest of time, which would you choose?
Ooh. One album for the rest of time.
I just need to double check the title.
Oh, this is so basic of me. Oh, it's such a cliche though. Do I want to say it?
Yeah,
or is it too embarrassing? Like, look. It's so basic.
Shall I go first? Because mine is not basic.
Mine's Rumours by Fleetwood Mac. It's just such a good album.
Is it not? Annie Lennox?
Oh, I do love Annie Lennox though. Yeah.
Rumours is a good album. Mine's The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Oh, good
Miss Lauryn Hill.
answer. See, that's cool.
But for some reason I had to double check, because I was like, is it Miseducation or Education? But it is Miseducation.
Oh, there's so many I don't like them.
I adore that album.
Okay, thank you. It is a great. It's not basic, but I just
What's
feel like.
the most mind-blowing realisation from the last 3 to 4 months for you guys?
Ooh. How incredible this community is. Genuinely.
Yeah, I mean,
genuinely, like, that has been like, oh,
and
we've got our people here.
This bleeds into the next answer, which is favourite moment at Comic-Con. Receiving letters from around the world.
Some of those like enriching things
is insane.
Yeah.
And people telling us that our representation was important to them at Comic-Con.
Yeah, means something.
And some people like sharing aspects of their lives and that it helps them, or like being genuinely vulnerable with us, is very mind-blowing. Did we talk about this in that interview or not? The space lacking?
Yeah, we did, but I think we can say it here.
It's a bit mind-blowing that the game has been out for 3 months and that what seems like we've impacted a lot of people. I'm trying to... How do I frame this in not a negative way and with enough gratitude?
Just, I suppose we're very, very, very... Like, we feel very loving and we feel loved, and that is beautiful.
Grateful.
And
I
think
the interview's not out yet.
I think we've been shocked that we are. It feels like if like the queer space is like like the queer gaming space is a puddle, we feel like we're a solid rock in it, and I feel like we should be one of many pebbles.
Yeah. It's made us aware that the space is lacking.
Yeah, that like there should be just so many of us that we're not important, or that we're not it's like, oh yeah, another queer couple or another like queer person, like whatever, but instead it's been like, oh wow, like do you know what I mean? Like I just feel like there should just be so many more of us. There should be so much representation that we're bored of it.
Yeah, people
like I want it to be so normal.
People in their letters say that like that how much us existing mean to them, which is incredible.
It's beautiful.
We've been around for 3 months. Where's everyone?
Why is there? And it is
like
growing.
It's only been 3 months.
It is growing, and that is amazing. But I just feel like it. I just
being a big deal to people only after 3 months, like.
No, it like that is incredible. Like there's no.
Yeah, it's mind-blowing.
Like we love it, but I just wish there were just more of us.
Yeah.
I just feel like in the gaming space, like there should be so much more. I want to be unimportant in it in a weird way.
We shouldn't be a big deal.
We shouldn't be a big deal.
After 3 months as well.
And so I'm so glad.
I hope that's not misconstrued.
No, yeah, I hope. Are we making sense?
Grateful.
We're so grateful and we love it, but I just wish there was more. I wish there was a bigger.
Yeah.
Are we making sense, guys?
Yeah.
Please tell us.
Like it's just kind of blown us away that us existing in the space means so much to so many people.
Yeah.
When we were no one 3 months ago.
Yeah.
That there's not more people like us.
Yeah.
In a positive.
In a really positive way. But like I think what I'm saying is that I think I realise now how much we've got to do and how much more work there is to do. Going back to the original question, this community is everything, and I think meeting everyone at Comic-Con, honestly,
the success of the game has been mind-blowing.
Oh yeah, that's been mind-blowing too, but the reason why it's been mind-blowing is because we get to meet you and you're just some of the loveliest people I've genuinely ever met.
People wanting to meet me was mind-blowing.
Yeah,
for the both of us. We honestly, I said it in that interview that's not out yet, I expected to sign 5 or 10 autographs, and I said as a joke on Twitter ages ago, I will pay you. I will give you acorns, which I kind of did. I collected acorns and handed them out, but it was beautiful, mind-blowing. It was really, really, really cool. People's care for the game and Shadowheart and the writing.
Yeah,
there's so many things.
Yeah, trans rights.
Favorite thing about Comic-Con, and I said this to people, the eye to eye, looking us in the eye and saying that what we do matters.
The queer gaming, so this is from
blew us away.
Georg George Lady Ladvi. The queer gaming space is deprived of representation, so it means the world when something comes out and helps fill that gap. There's a whole range of aspects that contribute to the diminishing of queer voices and representation in gaming, in-game and community-wise. Oh, I lost it. Oh, that was really... Oh, no, there we go. Queer people behind the scenes of the game, the makers, story writers, VAs, etc. are also important, valued. Good, thank you. Thank you. And I value other queer people in this space as well so much. So, yeah, more queer writers. Yeah, I just hope there's...
And allies.
And allies.
Allies.
Tough Valentina.
Thank you to the allies.
Thank you to the allies, because I know I know everyone here isn't gay, but I feel like it's a very accepting community and full of allies. So
allies. I feel a slight I feel like I'm gonna have a vulnerability hangover after this.
Yeah,
I've been a bit too vulnerable.
We've been very vulnerable
with a camera with 1,000 people here. That I'm gonna have a little hangover of vulnerability, but that's okay.
It's okay. I think it's important to be. We just want to be authentic, you know. It's scary though.
Yes.
But yeah, we love you guys.
Oh, we leave it there.
Yeah, we're on that note, on that positive, beautiful note. We love you guys a lot, and honestly, seeing so many of you last week was beautiful, and thank you for everyone who waited and came to say hello and gave us gifts and gave us love. We're very honoured to have you in our lives.
We're unintentionally Shadowheart and Corinna on our shoulder right now.
Now we're going to go and get some pizza and watch a film or something.
Discord.
The
Discord link will be up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have pineapple and sweet corn on my pizza.
How
enjoy the Discord.
YouTube viewers to see the Discord though?
We could just put a Discord a link in the thing.
I liked what Elsbells told us about how they watch this.
Yeah.
Really liked your letter.
Yeah, loved a lot of it.
I loved a lot of the letters. I just need to check the names before talk about them.
Yeah, love you guys. Thank you for or as I did to Ashley. What's her name? Ashley Green.
But you're not my gay awakening.
You're not my gay awakening. Good. Thank you guys. You were much cooler with Kellen Nuts. He came and chatted to you.
Kept coming to me.
I love that. Yeah. Bye friends. So much love to you all.
Thank you for staying for this long. Thank you for the mods.
Thank you mods. You're incredible.
Even Grace.
We love you, Grace. Captain Kelly. Thank you for captaining our ship as usual. And loads and loads and loads of love to everyone. Have a great... What day is it today? Sunday.
It's Monday, so people have a great week.
Oh yeah, have a great week. Mod love, good night.
Sublime.
Dino dance. Bye friends.